Welcome to part 37 of building our tiny house, and in this video we are gonna finally be installing the last windows. As you saw in the past video, we built our own frames because we have bought glass triple and double glazed windows that have no frame, so we built a frame. So in case you're interested and haven't seen that video, make sure to check it out. But let's now get started and cut open the holes for the windows, and finally this wall is gonna get the windows in. I can't wait to get the look off from this gray box and finally make it look more like a house with windows. So let's get started. But before we actually can do that work, we do have to cut some wood that is going to be holding in the glass. So let's go cut that, stain it, and then get out here and install them.
Okay, let's go see.
I missed it because I had no camera on me, but where's Evie? Evie made it up.
Quite loose now. Like this, you see, you didn't press like this. Motivation. So we have them all sandpaper cut and ready to be painted. We did decide to go a different tone just so it doesn't all blend in, so it's a bit of a different kind of look. We wanted to go with the oak color that we used on the well, on the terrace, and we opened up the jar, which was quite full, and it has all gone to pieces. It's a water-based paint, and I guess somehow air got in and dried out the paint itself and left the water and the paint separated. So we went and bought some of this. This ain't water-based, so we'll just wear a mask, have a lot of airflow, all the windows open. In theory, this is more water protected, but not as healthy for the wood as water-based, since the water-based kind of don't change the properties of the wood, versus this adds like a layer of full-on coat on the wood. The reason we didn't get the actual one we wanted, a water-based one, because the local store only had this one and we didn't feel like driving 2 hours just to get the paint. I think that would not be the best use of our time. So let's get them stained and installed. Same color.
I hope we will like it.
Hope I shaked it enough.
Ooh, oh.
It's the same as the other one. The other one did the same thing and we didn't like it at the time.
Yeah, but this one is not water-based, so... So we have 24 hours later and the little woodies are dry. Not exactly the color that I wanted, but it's okay, it is what it is. Compared, like if you put them next to the frame, it kind of looks a bit like a sneaker bar or like a Twix. I wanted it a bit more like this color, but then I guess we should have gone with just clear coating them, but it's okay. I think this is also gonna give it like a nice different look instead of all being brown. It's okay, it is what it is. They're gonna look really nice and I can't wait to see them, so let's go downstairs and start installing them. I have no gloves.
It's a bit hard in the position you took it.
Whoa. Okay, I got it. Wait, that goes all the way there. My lily, that goes there. Yes, thank you. Uh-oh, who didn't paint it? That was your painting one. That's why you finished faster than me. Okay, I think this one is the living room one. It's a living room one.
That's the dining. And the one I gave you was the kitchen. Hello, it's a window.
So as you can see, we are done with the bottom 3 windows. Now let's move on upstairs to the other 3. And then lastly, we're gonna do this one. Finally, that mess will be solved.
It will not look like a mess, at least.
Yeah.
Maybe. So we have installed the last window. It is in, it looks beautiful. So this is going to be nicely having a window next to the door, since the door itself will have no glass. You'll be able to see who's at the door and who is bothering you. So yeah, this looks really nice, and it adds a bit more light, of course, in the hallway here. As small as the hallway is, it needs a bit more light. So now we're just gonna go around and foam it. Some of these windows kind of went a bit tighter than we wanted. We wanted all of them to have a bit of a gap around, so we can foam around to kind of create an insulation. Also to fill in the gap, this seals fully, but this doesn't. So we're probably just gonna tape around here, and we'll probably tape over the foam anyways on all the windows, just to be a double reassurance and also to protect the foam longer. So let's now foam all of them, and we are done with all the windows. All the windows are in. I don't want to make the wood too dirty, so...
Yeah, that's what I mean.
So as you can see, all the windows are installed, and it doesn't look the best maybe for everyone. I prefer symmetry, so this is a bit random for me. It's definitely not going to win any awards for best windows, but I think it definitely looks kind of has its character. It doesn't look boring, and we definitely add a lot of light into the building. Of course, we could have gone all out and add windows everywhere, even more and bigger, but I think it's enough, and it is not overdoing it either. We did use all the triple glaze that we had as well, so it's 4, I think, is triple glaze and 3 double glaze, so it's actually quite efficient windows, and that's going to make the house even better. I love the look of the wood windows, but a big problem I didn't calculate in is that I need a bit of space for the glass in the wood frame, and that took away from my space that I needed for the foam around for properly fitting. That's why they were a bit tight on fitment, but they did fit in. Next time I would build the windows separately and then build the building, so I have the windows exactly by the size and not need to guess what they will be, like calculating it all up, you know, glass plus frame plus the gap for foam, so we could have exactly the windows same as we had for the plastic, so we are guaranteed knowing the size. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Let us know what you think of our wood windows, how they look, and if this house has a character or not. I think it looks pretty good. We'll see how it turns out once it has facade. Of course, that's gonna make it a lot better, and it's not gonna be so gray. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video, and we're gonna see you in the next one. Bye bye.